Welcome, everybody. It's an Irish Christmas live, a JMS holiday special on the Jim Masters Show Live Entertainment Lifestyle Variety Talk Show series, beaming all across the globe, coming to you from the United States of America, here in the greater New York, New England area. So good to see everybody and to welcome back special guests. You've seen them on the show individually as special guests. The incomparable Irish soprano and violinist Daisie Conway is here, coming to us live from Ireland. Ruby O'Kelly, brilliant singer, songwriter, and dancer, joining us also live from Ireland. And from Chicago, Illinois, USA, brilliant Irish violinist and fiddler Tiffany Moore is joining us as well. So good to see everybody here. And we're going to bring them all on screen right now. So we're going to welcome Ruby and Daisie and Tiffany to the show. Merry Christmas, everybody. Hey, gang, how are you?
Hi.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And thanks for joining us on our Irish Christmas JMS holiday special. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Doing all right?
Yeah.
Yes, huh?
Very
Everybody
well.
doing well? I love your tree in the background. It's glittering and glowing and twinkling, Daisie.
No, just put it there today, obviously.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing? It's Christmas time and you've been really busy, right? Daisie, I'll start with you.
Yeah. A couple of weeks ago, I'm now the newest brand ambassador for Muscular Dystrophy UK. So we did our Spirit of Christmas charity fundraising concert a couple of weeks ago in Stormont, which is the Parliament buildings over in Northern Ireland. So that was really nice, and we raised a lot of money for such a good cause. So that was really lovely to do.
Oh, that's really great. How about you, Ruby? What have you been up to during the holiday season?
So last Friday I released a cover of Underneath the Tree by Kelly Clarkson, and that's up on all my social medias. And I'm hoping, or not hoping, on Thursday I'm going to be doing a Christmas show with my producer Bart Cahill, and that's really exciting. So that's to look forward to.
Oh, that's really cool. And Tiffany, how about you there in Chicago? What have you been up to during the holidays?
Hey Jim, thanks for having me. Yes, I've been having a few performances over the holiday season now with my duo partner and my band, so that's been really exciting. And I just had 2 student recitals here in Chicago for my music students, and everyone did such a good job, and I'm so proud of them. So it's a lot of fun to get to share my passion for music and see kids learn and enjoy what they do as well. So it's been really fulfilling.
That's fantastic. So how do you guys celebrate your holidays? You know, everybody has their own ways that they celebrate the holidays with their family. Some people travel, some people stay home. What do you guys do? Ruby, what does your family do for the holidays?
Usually I have kind of like my extended family, which is like my family and then like my aunt and her family. And so sometimes we kind of alternate it. One year we have it in our house, the other year we have it in my aunt's house, and we all celebrate together, like my granddad and my uncle and my aunt and all that. And yeah, I was actually in London last week to kind of celebrate for the holidays, and it was so magical. Like the Christmas markets were so good. It was amazing.
How about you, Daisie?
Well, similar enough, because we have all of my family. So my mom, my dad, my sister, and then my auntie, my uncle, my cousins, and my grandparents as well. So we would all celebrate together, usually at my granny's house, which is really, really nice. So we do that every year. We've been doing that since I was a baby. And then
Wow.
I was in Paris a couple of weeks ago for my 21st. And we went to the Christmas markets and things over there because it actually opened on my birthday, which was really good, especially as such a big Christmas fan. So that was really, really nice.
That is cool. And Tiffany, how about you? Is Chicago all lit up for the holidays? What do you do for the holidays?
Yeah, so leading up to Christmas, my family, we have several birthdays leading up to the holidays. So what we'll do as gifts is we'll choose a musical to go to, and this year was A Christmas Carol, which is the story of Scrooge.
Yeah.
So we got to do that, go to a nice dinner. Now for Christmas Eve, we'll go to my aunt's house for the holiday, and then the following day we'll go have Christmas at my grandma's house. And we've always done that ever since I can remember. So it's always been really special because she decorates the house so beautifully. It's like a Hallmark movie in here. I actually live with my grandparents now, and I love it so much. I wish everybody had the opportunity to get to live with their grandparents at some point in their life, because they teach me so much. And I'm so thankful for their presence, especially, during a time of year where a lot of people are missing their grandparents and they don't have theirs any longer. They're no
Yeah,
longer with us. So it's really special to get to have my grandparents here and get to live with them. And the holidays are extra special for me. I love it.
absolutely. We're packing up and we're headed to warm and sunny Florida to be with the family. All of us, big caravan. We're flying down, and we can't wait to get down. They're going to be there for like 15 days, and it's going to be nice. And what it takes to get everything all together to pull that off. Everybody, life is so busy these days. And didn't it seem like, so we can't wait to get down there and see everybody, and the house is all decorated and everything. They were all up here in the Northeast, but they moved to Florida. So we get to go down there. And I'm an ocean person. I like to swim in it, surf in it, sail in it, float in it. So you got to pull me out of the ocean. But, it's really cool when you have an opportunity to spend all this time with family, isn't it?
Definitely. I think that's one of the
Yeah.
best parts about Christmas, is having everybody together.
Exactly.
Yes. How have you guys been, since we chatted last? There's been everything that's gone on the last couple of years, which has been really strange, with everything shut down, and we've all had to sort of pivot and change our lives in so many different ways. How have you guys gotten through it all? Daisy, how have you gotten through everything that's happened the last couple of years?
Well, I've been writing a lot of my own music, which I was always way too scared to share. So I started doing things like that and then sharing it. And that went pretty well, which I was really happy about. So that was how I got through lockdown, as well as leaning on my family and my friends for support. I
That's
can't believe
great.
it was actually nearly 3 years ago that we went
Yeah.
into first lockdown as well.
I don't know about you guys, but to me, this year flew by, like I said, in a New York minute. It went by really fast this year because everything was so busy, and everybody was like, things were opening up again. Everybody wanted to get everything done, and it seemed like everybody wanted to get things done faster. Like, okay, let's move to the next thing. We got to do this. We got to do this to try to make up for all the lost time. Did you find that to be the case too, Tiffany? Did you find this year go by really fast? And how have you been through all the craziness?
I did. I have felt that this year flew by. Um, I can't even believe it's already December. It took me a minute to get into the holiday spirit because I couldn't believe it was already upon us. But this year I just felt was super busy just because life was just flashing before my eyes. I've been teaching, I've been performing, traveling, and everything is pretty close to back to the new normal, I suppose. But I've been so busy with very little downtime, creating my own music, sharing more online. Lots of things planned in the works for 2023 that I can't wait to share. But I feel like it really has flown by for me here as well.
That's really fantastic. Yeah, I mean, you got some cool things coming up in the new year, which is great, which is really, really fantastic. Daisy, how about you? How have you been through all of this craziness? And didn't the year for you sort of zip by quick too?
Completely, because
Yeah.
I mean, last time before lockdown, I was just a teenager, and now I'm 21. So it feels like all of the years have nearly gone by, like in such a blink of an eye. It's really scary, nearly how fast it's gone.
Yes, it really, really has. I tell you. What are your favorite memories of Christmas? What are some of the things that you really love about this particular holiday, Ruby?
Um, God, there's so many because I like spending time with family is like amazing. So like I have so many amazing memories from each year. Like my favorite thing about Christmas definitely is like giving gifts. A lot of people are like, because I feel like everyone loves giving things, but I love giving things. Like I love like the expressions of people's faces when like they get gifts, and I love like even just throughout the entire day, like the happiness and the love, and you know like last Christmas, I was singing in a lot of nursing homes and schools for people who needed it because, I wanted to spread the Christmas joy to them as well during lockdown because they really, really needed it. And so I just kind of hope that like everyone this year will have like an amazing Christmas, especially for people that they've lost recently. Like my heart
Yeah.
goes out to them, especially because, like a lot of crazy stuff has happened during lockdown that I hope that, the same joy that I feel for Christmas, they'll all feel it as well this year.
Yes, that's beautiful. Thanks for sharing that. How about you, Tiffany? Same for you. Some of the
Same.
Christmas memories and things that you love about this holiday.
Yes, I'm just like Zoe was saying, I really enjoy giving gifts. But you see, Jim, I have a little bit of a problem. I come home from shopping and I see that person. I'm like, you know what I got you for Christmas? Because I get so excited.
Yeah, that's
Like,
funny.
I cannot wait to give it to them. They're like, no, Tiffany, you can't tell me. Just go
You can't
wrap it. And I'm like,
just
but
go
I'm so
wrap
excited
it
to
and
give it to you.
you know what my problem is when I go shopping for other people, especially if it's like for, guy relatives, brother-in-law and others, cousins, whatever. Uh, and I'm in the men's area, the men's department, and I see something that I'm going to get for them. I'm like, well, I kind of like that too. So you end up shopping for you and for them because everything's on sale and they got it out now and there's only 3 left. And you're like, do you guys find that happens too sometimes too? You're shopping for other people and while you're there, you end up picking a few things up for yourself, treating yourself.
Yeah.
Ruby is shaking her head. Yes.
Sometimes I get carried away and I'm like, oh wait, I'd love this as well.
Right. Or did you ever switch stuff up? Did you did you ever get something that you meant to get for somebody else? And it wasn't really something that they asked for. You were just going to get it for them and wrap it and give it. But then you liked it so much you kept it for yourself and then got something else for them. Raise your hands if you've done that. I think we've all done. I like that sweater. I think I want that sweater. I'm going to get that other one for them. Have you guys done that?
I
You're all
haven't done
turning
that.
red. You're all turning red.
Usually I'll do kind of the counter opposite in a way. I'll see something similar that I like and buy it for myself too, because we gotta treat ourselves. There's that Grinch meme going around Instagram and Facebook. I'm sure you've seen it with the Grinch with his stoic grin, and it's captioned, "Out Christmas shopping." You know who would like that? Me.
That is fun. That's
I'll find it and I'll send it to you. I'll find it.
right. That is funny. So who does the baking and the cooking and all that? Do you guys get involved in that? Do you bake cookies and get involved? Or does the rest of the family take care of that for you, Ruby? I'll start with you, Ruby.
I feel like usually it's my mom and my aunt. Mostly my mom who does all the cooking because my mom doesn't trust my aunt to do it. My mom's like so protective over the cooking, she doesn't let anyone else touch it. And for the first time last year, she actually ordered food like from a restaurant, I believe, and it was brought to the house. But usually she does it, and she's gonna be doing it again this year. But I usually do a lot of the baking, and I actually baked Christmas cupcakes the other day. And I'm hoping to make Christmas brownies
Ooh.
closer to the holidays. But
We
yeah,
should
no,
have
my
done
mom
this at
does all the
Ruby's
cooking.
house.
Come on over.
I was going to say, catch the plane.
Yeah,
That's
we've
fun.
room.
So Christmas cupcakes, huh?
Yeah, no, like
What flavors? What are they like?
I had like some chocolate ones, I had some vanilla ones, and I was a bit under pressure because I did it in school and I only had a certain amount of time in the class. So by the time I got to the icing, it was supposed to be a Christmas tree, like green icing, like a Christmas tree. By the time I got to the icing, I had like 5 minutes. I was like slapping it on. I was like, they can imagine it looks like a tree.
Right.
Imagination.
How about you, Daisy? Do you get involved in the cooking and baking and all, or is that left to the rest of the family?
Well, it's sort of like a big family job, actually. About an hour ago, me and my boyfriend were actually baking some Christmas cupcakes. So they're literally waiting after we get off the show to go on ice and decorate. But at Christmas dinner, we'd usually split it between my mommy and my auntie and my nana as well. And sort of everybody would join together to make the Christmas dinner. So
Very
it's
nice.
it's made by every household in the family. So that's always really, really nice. But nothing can beat my granny's trifle.
Yeah.
Everybody's always waiting for it. It's like a big fight to see who can get the biggest slice.
What are some things that you think are unique to Ireland in terms of the traditions and the foods that maybe you don't see in United States or Canada or elsewhere? Like you mentioned, the cupcakes. Usually I don't see cupcakes as much as a big thing here. It's more the cookies and those types of things. What are some other things that are like, would you say traditionally Irish that are always part of the Christmas celebration? Any of you can answer that one.
I was gonna wait, and I was like,
Wait, we have a
this?
quarter. I have to flip a quarter here. Heads or tails?
Heads or tails?
Yeah. Any
I mean,
particular
personally-
things? Yeah, that stand out.
Personally, in my family, it's very the same as anywhere else. I mean, like cupcakes, I feel like because my family is such a sweet tooth, we all love cake, we all love like desserts, that we could put anything on the table. I'm like, oh my god, it's amazing. But yeah, it's usually the same as traditionally. Guinness. Am I joking? No, I'm joking.
Guinness.
But yeah, it's usually the same as tradition anyway. Yeah.
That's very good. Well, I like to put a little Bailey's in the eggnog, Bailey's Irish cream
Ooh.
in the
Oh
eggnog.
yeah.
We also put it sometimes in our coffee, and we put it in our hot chocolate. And it is delicious in those three things: eggnog, coffee, or hot chocolate. So there's a little tip. It's very delicious because it's creamy and it's smooth, and it acts like as a creamer a little bit in place of milk or anything else or cream. So yeah, my sister and I experimented with that a while ago, and we're like, gee, this tastes good in the hot chocolate or in the coffee or in the eggnog. How about you, Tiffany? Who
Maybe I'll
does
go and add some into the cupcakes here after the show.
the cupcake? What, you have Bailey's in your cupcakes?
Maybe I'll just go and add some in, you know.
Those are real cupcakes that'll make you go, pow. How about you, Tiffany? Who does the cooking and the baking and all in your family for the holidays?
Mostly my grandmother. My aunt does a lot as well, but I don't get involved with the cooking aspect too much because it stresses my grandma out. She likes to have that, that's her realm. That's what she does, and she's fabulous at it. So I don't get in her way. So I'm basically in charge of setting the table, making everything clean and looking decent and photo ready and whatnot. And just making sure everybody's drinks are filled. And similar to Ruby, we also make cupcakes. So we make chocolate cupcakes, vanilla cupcakes, and my great-grandmother's homemade frosting recipe. So that's another special aspect. We keep her memory alive as well during the holidays.
Nice.
And then also something different that we do that I have not heard anybody else do on Christmas is we make pina coladas.
Ooh,
Oh.
yeah, that's nice. Wow.
We have like our own little recipe concoction we've come up with over the years, and after dinner we'll make pina coladas and put them in red Solo cups for everybody, and some are spiked, some are not. So
Yeah. So is it sort of like the peanut under the shell? You don't know which one's spiked, which one's not until you taste it. Oh, I think this is the spiked one.
That would be a lot more fun, honestly.
To
But
surprise people.
a lot of my family are senior citizens, and we can't intermingle alcohol with medication.
No, because they'll get wild. They'll start dancing on the tables and
No
yeah.
surprises.
Yep, right.
No surprises. We don't need any grannies twerking on the table.
Running outside down the road. Merry Christmas, everybody.
We don't need that.
Right. So you'll be on Channel 2 in Chicago on the
Crazy, no.
news. Tiffany's family is running outside. They must have some pina coladas. That is. Oh, who do we have there, Ruby? I see a friend coming
My
in.
dog.
Oh, that's
My
great.
dog,
No,
Daisy.
we love that. We've had
Um,
this on these episodes of the Jim Master Show. We've had dogs and cats dive in. We've had kids run in. We've had birds fly on people's heads. We've had all kinds of stuff happen. That's cool. Who is that?
My dog, Daisy. She has a bandana on her, a Christmas bandana with
Wow.
reindeers
Oh
on it.
yeah. Cool, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. How old?
I think she's 7.
7.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
She's
What
like a
kind of
big
dog?
baby. I think she's a mix between a Cocker Spaniel and a poodle. She's a cockapoo.
Oh, what a cockapoo. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is cool. Very, yeah, like if she face the camera, you're on worldwide. This is your big moment.
Daisy, look.
Yeah, right
She's
over
so
here.
shy. She's a rescue. She's very, very shy.
I have
Oh,
only
wow.
spent
What a
it
cutie,
once.
huh?
She's gone. She's run away.
You've had her how long?
I've had her since she was only a few months old. We rescued her when she was a few months. She had a very tough kind of family before, and we took her in and we just started taking care of her.
They're all saying hello. They love the puppy.
I'm sorry.
That's it. Yeah. So how about you guys? Do either of you have, Daisy or Tiffany, do you have any pets?
I do.
Yeah.
I have a Chihuahua.
That's right. Yes. That's right.
My little Cavalier King Charles Spaniel was on the show last time as well. She made a really
That's-
quick appearance.
How's she doing?
She's wearing pajamas every night in bed now because it's cold in her hair.
That's cute. Wow.
So she has a pair of pajamas, and she has Christmas pajamas, and we're actually getting her more pajamas as well for Christmas Day. So you'd think we were mad the amount of dog pajamas that are coming to the house.
That is funny. And Tiffany, of course, you do, right? Because it's been on the show as a guest with you.
I know. Pumpkin, she is the love of my life. I love her so much. She's turning 3 in just a couple of weeks.
Wow, that went fast.
Yeah, so she is literally a pandemic puppy. We got her the month before the pandemic started. So her whole life, like half of her life has been a pandemic. So she was never like socialized. So now we're doing a lot of makeup work to get her social and not so fearful of people. But she is similar to what Daisy was saying. She dresses up all the time. I get her dressed in her different Christmas jammies and her Christmas dresses. So she's got a section in my closet. But we've got more clothes coming and more Christmas jammies coming, and I'm doing her Christmas photo shoot this week.
Oh, wow.
With her lamb chop collection.
Oh, wow. She's got a lamb chop collection, huh?
Yeah, she's got the giant lammies. We call them lammies. And she's got the medium-sized little itty-bitty ones, and I think she's got close to 50 or 60 now. But
Wow.
the big giant ones, she has the Santa Claus, she has a Halloween witch that's orange, she has a Pride lammy that's rainbow striped, she's got an Easter bunny lamb chop. I mean, they're all going to be in the photo shoot. I'll send you a photo and a Christmas card. You'll get it.
That is cool. That is fantastic. Cute. So you guys is there one gift that you remember you got maybe when you were a kid that was one of your favorites that stood out for you? You look back and you're like, boy, was I happy that day when I got that gift.
Yeah.
There was, Daisy. Yeah. Daisy
Very
remembers.
Well, there's been a couple in my life. I like whenever I was younger, obviously you get certain gifts, and then the one that really stands out for me is whenever I got my guitar for Christmas.
Yeah.
And I was so excited because I was always obsessed with Taylor Swift, still am. And I was like, oh my God, I can use this to write all of my songs. And that's the one that I wrote my first original song on. So that one really stands out to me.
That's fantastic. How about you, Ruby?
It's actually such a coincidence. I actually got a piano when I was younger, and that was like a huge gift for me because I wrote my first song on that as well. But I actually also got Taylor Swift tickets for Christmas when I was young, and I was so happy. It was her 1989 tour for her album 1989. Not 1989, I'm not that old. So,
89, wow.
1989. And I was so happy. I was only very young, and I remember crying because she was like my idol. She still is now, and I was so happy. And I saw her, and I was like, oh my god! It was like my entire life came full circle at the ripe age of 12. I was like, I'm so happy right now.
Did you ever meet her, or did you ever write to her? Did you, either of you, just expressing how
I
much
wish.
she means to you?
I wish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish. The
If I saw
thing
her, I'd
that
cry.
comes close is that somebody on one of the local radio stations on the BBC said that one of my songs was like early Taylor Swift, and I was like, wow.
Wow. That's really cool, huh?
Because I was like, well, it's never going to be her level, but even to have her name in the same sentence, I was like, oh, tell me more.
That is really cool. How about you, Tiffany? A couple of gifts or one particular gift that really stood out for you when you were a kid? Some piano, guitar. How about you? Were you given a
Um,
violin?
Actually, no, I got a violin it was in the fall when school started, but a gift that really stands out for me was when I got my American Girl doll, Molly. You know those in America, the American Girl doll company?
Sure, it's a big one. Yeah.
Well, I got Molly McIntyre one year, and she was the World War II era doll, and I loved her so much. And that same Christmas, I got a Polaroid camera.
Oh, the Polaroid, right?
I still have a photo album full of those photos. I was probably 7, but that was like my first official camera besides the disposables. And I was going around over Christmas taking pictures of everybody, and then I would write their names when it printed out. And I still have the little photo album up in my room here with all the photos from that year. And I've got to say to Ruby and Daisy, I'm so glad we all kind of like have that similar middle ground where we're all Swifties. Hello, Swiftie here.
I love it.
I haven't missed a tour, and I love it. I love her and her music. It means so much to me, and I feel like we all kind of connect with each other on some ground with her music. And
Yeah.
I heard, Daisy, some of your music. I hadn't heard of you until I saw the announcement for Jim, and I'm so sorry. But I looked up your music, and that was one of my first thoughts is, wow, she kind of reminds me of Taylor Swift.
Oh, that's literally the best compliment you can get.
But your voice is lovely. Oh my goodness.
Thank you. I had a wee nosy at both of your music before the show as well. I was having a wee creep as on your socials.
So when did each of you, like for you, Daisy, when did you take up violin? When did violin start to be a part of your repertoire too?
I must have been about 6 or 7.
6
So
or
I
7,
started
right?
piano whenever I was about 5, and then I started violin whenever I was about 6 or 7 as well. So I remember doing my first ever performance in public, which was at a local music festival thing. So I played the piano whenever I was 7, and my wee legs didn't even touch the ground.
Yeah.
I played that Once Upon a Dream song from Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm such a superstar. No, I wasn't. I was really, really nervous, and it sort of stands out as one of my first times ever even performing in public at all, because I was asked to sing whenever I was in P2, so I was still in school as a 7-year-old, and I was picked to sing a solo, and it was supposed to be a song about all the colors of the rainbow. And as soon as they said that I was supposed to sing, I was like, so I pretended to be sick.
You pretended to be sick?
No, and yeah, I don't think the school even knew that at all. So that's an exclusive. That was my first solo performance.
Was then, huh? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's funny. And Tiffany, when did violin become a part of your life? I that's actually the very first instrument I took, but it was a little bit later. I was like around 12, 13 in school, junior high school, took violin. How about for you, Tiffany?
Well, my first instrument was piano. I began piano when I was 3.
Seems like all of you, piano was first.
It
Yeah.
was first. And, now that I'm an adult, I'm thankful that piano was first because it gave me a solid foundation for learning every other instrument that I play now.
Yeah, I
And
completely agree with that as well, actually.
from
So
a
it
teacher's
really does,
and
huh?
it
The
it really
piano.
does. It gives you the best foundation. And from a teacher's perspective, whenever I have a student come to me and they're like, Miss Tiffany, I want to play violin like you. And I'm like,
Right.
okay, I'm like, give me 3 months of piano and then we'll talk.
Right.
You know, and every time it makes so much more sense to them with theory and music notes and note types, and just placement of the notes with the lines and spaces, music reading, and I'm glad I had that foundation, so I implement that to this day. So piano was when I was 3, and I was a late bloomer on violin. I started when I was 9, um, in 5th grade. So I began violin that year, and then over the course of high school, I picked up viola, cello, and in college, I picked up ukulele, mandolin, guitar. So
So all the string instruments. Yeah.
all
Huh?
the strings. But honestly, once you know piano and violin, it makes everything else super easy.
What do you
I
think
did.
it is about the piano that gives people that foundation?
Just learning the musical theory side of it and getting that solid foundation, really learning the note types, how long to hold a certain note, where its location is on the piano, and what that looks like translated onto sheet music. Because not all students are oral learners, and that just means learning by ear. Now, in Irish music, a lot of the tunes are passed down orally, as you
Yeah.
ladies know, and you'll go to a session and there's no sheet music. You just play by ear, you know?
Right.
So a lot of kids, there's pros of having the best of both worlds. I feel like kids who are so they're stuck in that mindset, the classical mindset of I need sheet music. I can't go to a session. I need sheet music with printed music in a binder. They struggle to learn by ear. So I try to push my kids, my students to, put yourself out there and try something new and make your ear, pick up on those tunes a little bit and sit there and
Mm.
listen a few times. The nice thing about sessions and trad sessions is that the tune gets played, 3 or 4 or 5 times. So when you're listening to a tune, you could sit and listen 3 times, then on the repeat, try it quietly.
Mm.
But try it.
That is.
Yeah, that's exactly how I learned the violin as well. I learned completely by ear, and then because of piano as well, I'm able to read the sheet music too, so I can sight read as well. So that's with the session music, that's
So
exactly how I would do it as well.
So it really does make a difference, huh? Wow. You find that to be the case too, Daisy?
Yeah, definitely. Because I grew up around session music, and I think if I didn't have the background of piano as well as the violin, it would be a bit harder to sort of pick it up, because the violin, it's different whenever the notes, like you can press certain notes in the piano and you know they're going to be in tune, unless the piano is really off. But with the violin, you're sort of trying to make sure that you can listen to see if they're in tune as well, because you have to place your fingers on the strings. And
Mm-hmm.
I think being able to know what they sound like whenever they are in tune with the piano is really helpful for the likes of session music where you're playing things by ear.
That's fantastic. Speaking of that, you guys want to share some music with us? Ruby, would you like to share some music with us?
I could.
Yeah,
I could.
absolutely. Sing a carol or something for the holidays. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be
I have
cool.
a backing track here.
What
I
would you
hope
like
it
to
picks
sing?
up. It's a song, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. It's like a
Ah,
short and sweet one. I hope it picks up on the microphone though, because it is on my phone. If it
ah.
doesn't, you can just be like, stop, and I'll just sing it a cappella, which is fine. But I'll
Actually,
play it here.
acapella might be better, only because
Yeah.
it's "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas,"
Yeah.
and it's a copyrighted song. We checked, like,
True.
there's so many Christmas songs that
Yeah.
are, I think, from 1940 and newer, are still, but like Silent Night, Away in a Manger, Angels
Yeah.
We've Heard on High, all of those are public domain. but
Yes.
some of those are, so you could do it a cappella unless you wanted to do something else that is public
No, I
domain.
can sing that one. It's okay. I
Yeah,
understand. I actually sung it recently a cappella for a Christmas
a cappella is
mass
great.
that we had in
Yeah,
church. My
yeah,
school, it's a Catholic school, so we're in mass and I sung that there a cappella, and it was so magical with like the acoustics of the church. But yeah, I could sing it a cappella.
that's
Okay,
cool. Yeah, all right. Here
okay,
is Ruby O'Kelly on the Jim Master Show.
okay. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, your troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, your troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the faith allows. And a shining star above the highest bough. And have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Thank
Very
you.
nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
That's very nice.
Thank you.
Is it the stage is your living room? That's the new world, right?
Of course.
Daisy, how about you? You have some
I agree with Maureen, by the way. She said that you have the voice of an angel, Ruby.
yes.
Oh, thank
Yes.
you.
Maureen's watching in Arizona. Yeah, the Loveities are commenting right away. Absolutely. You have a voice of an angel. That was absolutely beautiful, and thank you.
Aw.
She's in Arizona. She's in New York. Kathleen and Sherry is in Kansas, USA. Merlin's in Canada. Janet's in the house. Jane's watching in Sweden. Yeah.
I saw Jane mention earlier about my Christmas tree.
Yes. Yes. Jen is in Pennsylvania and Allentown. Taylor Loveity. Nice stuff. Yeah. So, Daisy, you want to treat us as well?
Well, I sort of just picked these really quickly before the show.
Right. She's not lying there. She did.
No, I'm literally not. I've just picked these. I was looking down through the list and I was like, which ones did I sing?
Of which one is public domain and oh, YouTube has a field day with copyright. I know. Goes crazy. Sometimes people even get copyright claims on their own stuff, like their own. I talk to so many artists that they upload their own stuff and then they'll get claims on their own stuff, which is crazy. That's because if their stuff is distributed and like there's a publisher and a distributor, the distributor, I guess, contacts YouTube and says it's copyrighted and all kinds of stuff like that. So, yeah, but some of the classics are usually good.
Yeah, so I have Oh Holy Night.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love that one.
The story behind choosing that one as well is
you have a story behind it? Yeah.
You know?
Tell us the story.
Whenever I was in my last year of high school, I was chosen. We do every single year. One of the oldest girls in the school gets to sing "Oh Holy Night," with the choir as like an accompaniment with it. So that year, it happened to be me.
It was you, huh?
When I was so shy, I was like, "This is my worst nightmare." So they have me standing on this podium as well in front of the whole choir, and that was one of the first times I think my family as well had heard me sing, and I just looked up and I was like, oh no, what am I doing here? But it went okay, and by the end of the song I actually started to enjoy it, so we thought I'd have a rematch with the song.
So you have a real affinity for the song and a real connection to that song. You must sing it then.
17-year-old Daisie standing on a podium in school.
I think you have to sing that song probably now for the rest of your life because of that connection.
I think so, just to get a redo of it.
It's going to be like your theme when you walk out on stage. It's going to be the theme for Oh Holy Night for Daisie Conway.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Your tree's blinking. Yes.
Yeah, it's fun.
All right. So here, live from Ireland. So we know Tiffany's in Chicago, and we're here in the New York area here, southern New England coast between New York and Boston. And what part of Ireland are you in right now, Daisie?
I'm up in the north, so we're on the northeast coast of Ireland, up in, you know where the Causeway Coast route is? So
yeah, sure.
People who have been to Ireland will know what the Causeway Coastal route is. It's a really famous drive that you can do up from Larne, where I'm from, up round to the Giant's Causeway. So
very nice.
You're on the coast.
Yeah, is it cold and
yeah,
cold? Yeah,
because of the wind from the sea, we get a lot of Arctic winds, so it's pretty cold over here.
We had Daryl Simpson here with us.
I literally have a blanket where I'm sitting.
Oh, you got the blanket. We had Daryl Simpson on the other week
too, but I'm not going to show you my face.
We had Daryl Simpson on last week from the Celtic Tenors and coming from Ireland. And I guess last week, you guys had like a really bad storm in Ireland where they had alerts that went out and all kinds of stuff that I need some water, please. some alerts. There's nobody there to send it. The alerts that were like, get off the roads because there was like black ice and all kinds of stuff because he was on the air and he was concerned his Wi-Fi would go out. But it was a great episode. But it was pretty dicey last week.
Definitely. It was really cold. I think it went down to -9 somewhere.
That's what they're saying. Yeah, and windy and really windy, right? And cold.
And over here, that's not normal either.
No. Tiffany sees more of that wind in Chicago. She's in the Windy City. That's where when it goes through the
very windy, very cold, and
the Canadian air comes down. Yeah.
You think after 30 years here, I would be used to it, but no, I'm very much not.
I tell the Canadian friends, can you keep that cold up there with you guys? You guys just enjoy it more. That's it. But no, they blow it down to us, and then we get the polar vortexes and all these kinds of crazy. There's actually a massive storm they're talking about for the latter part of Christmas week that's going to hit the Midwest and a good deal of the East Coast, like blizzard sort of stuff next, like Thursday through the Christmas Eve and day after. Yeah, that's what they're talking about. We'll be in Florida. we're getting out of Dodge tomorrow. We're flying out. But it'll be beautiful. I mean, if they can clear the roads and everything in time, hopefully it doesn't go through the whole weekend. But, it's beautiful when you have snow on Christmas, Absolutely. Ruby, what part of Ireland are you in right now?
I'm actually in the countryside. I'm not from the countryside, but I'm in there. It's nice and quiet, and like this. I actually had snow last week. It's so like white outside. Everything is like covered in white, but it has its cons. I mean, it's so slippery outside. I had to put on loads of layers going to school under my uniform. It's freezing cold, like awful, but good because it feels very Christmassy then. Like when it's really,
it's Christmassy.
Outside. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
And you're the time to be like, no. I'd be like, no, if it's not Christmas, I don't want it.
That's it. So Daisie, you want to do All Holy Night for us?
Yeah. Just seen Maureen say that it was one of her mom's favorite songs.
So, yes. It's always a beautiful song.
Hopefully she enjoys it.
Oh Holy Night. Yeah, it's a beautiful song.
Mm-hmm. She says her mom used to sing it to them on Christmas morning. So hopefully that'll
trigger the memories, right?
Yeah, hopefully it'll make more feel Christmassy.
Absolutely. Oh, the Loveities are all into Christmas here on the show. They really are. I mentioned to you guys how the word Loveity came about, right?
Mhm.
So I was saying, like, the show's been on 2.5 years, and you guys know I work in television radio professionally. But when we started the Jim Masters show 2.5 years ago, which I can't believe we're almost on 3 years, and we've done almost 900 episodes, like
Oh, wow.
7 days a week. It's been unbelievable, crazy, crazy. But I was saying light, love, and levity. I said, we were in the height of the pandemic, and I said, the show has a lot of light and a lot of love and a lot of levity, a lot of fun and everything, even though sometimes we get deep in our conversations too with some of the guests. And I said it too fast once, and I said Loveity. And they went, "What? What's this Loveity you're talking? I like this word." What? So then they said, "Okay, we are now your Loveity squad. You're Mr. Loveity. This is Loveity Hall. The guests are part of the Loveity family." And then I said, "Well, how do you want to spell it?" And they said, "Well, do not take the E from the word love. We want the E to stay in there." I said, "Okay." And then don't remove the O and switch it with a U in the word love. I said, "Okay, we won't do that." We actually took a viewer poll, and they were adamant about how they wanted it to happen. And so it turned out to be Loveity, which grammatically is not correct. I before E, except after C and all that. But they said, you know what? We're in the pandemic and everything. So that's where the whole Loveity thing came from, just from me slipping up. And I said, I'll slip up a little more often than and come up with cool words like Loveity. So they all call themselves the Loveities. When you guys were all originally on the show, you were already, designated part of the Loveity family, which is kind of cool. So now Loveity Daisie Conway is going to grace us with her voice. And Oh Holy Night, live from the Emerald Isle, Ireland. All right, Daisie.
We can hear the backing track, okay?
Oh, the orchestra didn't show up?
No, they're in the other room.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the light of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till He appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine, oh, night divine. Truly He taught us to love one another. His law is love, and His gospel is grace. Claim shall He break, or the slave is for our brother, and in His name all oppression is saved. Let all within
I would say that was a rather good choice.
Woo!
Fantastic, Daisie Conway. And now you had the backstory to that as well. Yes, we're showing some of the comments coming in for you as well. Really, really nice. Look at the comments that are coming in here. Kathleen in New York City saying beautiful, really nice. And Sherry Larson, I love this hymn. Getting chills.
That's so sweet.
Getting chills listening to your voice. Maureen says, cue the tears. Angelic voice from Janet and Jane in Sweden. Wonderful hearts. We got the Irish hearts there too. Jen Berry in Pennsylvania. Ruby, Tiffany, Daisie, you three are now Loveities. Well, they're Loveities times two because, actually, Tiffany's been on the show, I think 2 or 3 times, right? At least you've been with us for a lot of different celebrations and different things we've done. But yeah, we are Loveity time 4 here on the show today. Look at this from Merlin coming in as well. Really, really nice. And of course, they're getting goosebumps from Ruby and from Daisie. Really, really nice. Most beautiful gift. And yeah, we have more music coming up, gang. Tiffany's going to sprinkle in some holiday spirit as well. Tiffany, what do you have lined up for us?
I have a couple of tunes on my fiddle here, my Irish fiddle. So.
Yes.
And this one is of Irish descent. This fiddle is a Celtic violin from our friend Mairead Nesbitt's collection.
That's right.
So I've had this fiddle called Hibernia. It's the Latin name, or old Latin name for Ireland, Hibernia. I've had this since 2018 now, or maybe the end of 2017. But it's such a great violin, and I love it so much. And I think I have 2 tunes prepared, just because they're quicker. I have Hark the Herald Angels Sing, and I Saw 3 Ships.
Fantastic. And Mairead, if anybody didn't see the episode, Mairead Nesbitt was a guest on our show just recently. She was just here recently with us, and we had a fantastic time on the show. It was absolutely fantastic. Mm-hmm. She's been with us several times, too. Matter of fact, I think we've had all of Celtic Woman, Celtic Thunder, all the guys have been with us. Keith Harkin and Ryan Kelly's been multiple times, and Neil Byrne and Damien McGinty and Colin Keegan's been with us, and Phil Coulter's been with us. For all the folks who love the Irish artists, Phil Coulter's been here. Sir James Galway and Lady Jean Galway's been here. Foster and Allen, the Rum Jacks, the High Kings. I mean, you name it. Oscar Blue. They've all been through here on the Jim Masters show, which is kind of cool. And now we're joined by Ruby O'Kelly, Daisie Conway, and Tiffany Moore. With names like that, I mean, doesn't get any more Irish, does it? Tiffany, I know you've got your baby in your arms there. Take it away for us. What are you going to start with?
I'll start with Hark the Herald.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Very nice. And next with Tiffany Moore live from Chicago.
I Saw 3 Ships. And this one is very, very Celtic inspired. Was it written in Ireland? I'm not sure of the history behind this song, but I'll have to do some checking. But I Saw 3 Ships on Christmas Day.
Okay. Very nice. Very, very nice. Beautiful,
Fabulous.
beautiful, beautiful. Very nice. Daisy, I think there's another one you wanted to share with us, right?
I can do another one if you want.
Sure.
So I'll let the other lovelies choose. I'll let some of the people comment and choose. So I have Silent Night and I have In the Bleak Midwinter. So I'll just open up the floor. Does anybody have any preference?
You know, I maybe in the Bleak Midwinter, because you don't hear that as often as you hear Silent Night.
Yeah.
Um,
Something without the word night in it maybe as well, since I just did a holy night.
right. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's a great Christmas song as well. Just want to show everybody. They're tapping to Tiffany's music. I could hear the Celticness in both of those songs. Absolutely wonderful. And hearts coming in from Janet, toe tapping from Sherry, all kinds of icons coming in, and emojis from Jane, and beautiful from Janet, and claps from Kathleen. And Jen says, Tiffany, thank you so much. Slancha. Loveity going all the way around here on the Jim Masters Show. So Daisie Conway, you're going to do In the Bleak Midwinter. I think that's a good one.
Yeah. So I'll do this one. When I say I haven't prepared much for these, I've literally chosen these about half an hour before the show.
But you're a pro.
In the bleak midwinter, frosty wind made moan. Earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. Snow had fallen, snow and snow, snow and snow and snow. In the bleak midwinter, long ago. Our God had not told him, nor earth sustain. Heaven and earth shall fly away when he comes to reign. In the bleak midwinter, a stable place sufficed. Lord God Almighty, Jesus Christ. Angels and archangels, they have gathered there. Cherubim and seraphim from the air. But his mother Annie in her maiden place worshipped the beloved with the kiss. What can I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I were a husband, I would do my part. Yet what can I give him? Give my heart.
Very nice. Beautiful. Good
Love it.
choice. Very good choice. You know, and for throwing it together 10 minutes before the show went live, that's fantastic. See, you're a pro. You're all pros, all of you. Ruby, do you have another one you want to share with us?
I do know Silent Night. It's in Irish. I know it in Irish. The
Oh,
song.
cool.
I
They'd love
could.
to hear that. That would be extra special. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have a backing track for it though, so it'll be a cappella again, but it's in Irish.
Your
So I think
voice
it
is
makes up.
beautiful.
It
All
makes
of you
up.
are super talented. So whatever you do, we really
Okay.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Okay. Earphones coming out my ears. Okay, right. Here we go. Okay. Iha cute, iha mikde, Cognasun, disaron, dis is the shafarless ways, nim yagri halkiates cave, Krishna Kalakosai, Krishna Kalakosai, Ihakyun, Ihamikde, Aryatus, Kolaske, Galek Lake, Calded Zorkin Yarsi Kane, Christos Lord Thorfinn, Christos Lord Thorfinn. Ihakyun, Ihamikde, Cognasun, Disaron, Disizil Shafarless space, Nimbyagi Halkiantis cave, Krishna Kalakosai, Krishna Kalakosai. Thank you.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
So beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
love the way you say thank you right after. Thank you. I love it. It's like you're on stage and there's a whole audience there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's a very Irish sound to it too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, you deserve a lot of thanks. That was absolutely fantastic. That was really, and to hear it done in Irish and Gaelic, right?
He's
Yeah.
Irish, yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Goosebumps coming from Kansas, USA. Really, really nice. Well, that's true. Yeah, that's a good question because there is Gaelic and Irish. Janet wanted to know what's the difference between singing a song in Irish as opposed to singing it in Gaelic. Is there a difference? Are they the same?
I personally don't know. I believe there is a difference, but I only know Irish, so I wouldn't actually know the difference myself. I believe Gaelic comes more from like Wales. I want to say Wales, but I feel like I'll be wrong, so I don't want to like say something that's wrong. I believe it's like Wales, Scotland, that kind of like, Scots Gaelic, Scotland, but in Irish is like Ireland, so that's kind of like Irish from like
Very
origin.
nice. Love this version of it. Ruby and Jane in Sweden, all kind of, I mean, she filled up the emojis. I think this is far as you can stretch with the emojis. Absolutely. Yeah. Very beautiful voice, Ruby. And yeah, everybody. One of my favorites. That's why I love to have the interactivity with our viewers watching around the world live, which I always love to do that. Was there anything else you wanted to tickle us with on the violin, Tiffany? Any other Christmas song or something you're thinking about?
You know what? I didn't prepare anything else, but how about I take a request?
Ooh, let's see.
Whether you have something or one of the Loveities has a request, I
love "O Come All Ye Faithful."
Okay. So I'll play "O Come All Ye Faithful," and if you see any others come in,
yeah,
let me
gang,
know.
if you if you want Tiffany to perform, a Christmas song, what have you, right now live, She is taking requests on the Jim Master Show Live. We take requests. That's very old school. I love it. Post it in the comments, gang. If you want to chat in the JMS Loveity chat room, it's open and available. And you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you can chat live with each other. We post, as you can see, sprinkle some of the comments on the screen. Don't forget to give this episode a like on our YouTube channel, which is Jim Masters TV. Leave a comment underneath the episode if you're really enjoying the holiday spirit and our all Irish Christmas special. And also, share the Loveity. Share this link on your social media, which these fine ladies did. They all shared it all over their social media, which we really, really appreciate. You guys are the best for doing that. And if you guys want to do super chat, super emoji, super stickers in chat, or super thanks in support of the Jim Master Show series and all these episodes, feel free to do that as well. All right, Tiffany's going to do "O Come All Ye Faithful," and again, post a quick request if you want, and she'll throw that in too. Tiffany Moore from Chicago, Illinois. Very nice. Love that. Very, very nice.
Love it.
Little "O Come All You Faithful." A couple of them threw in quick Ave Maria.
Ooh.
Ooh, I have not played that in years. I would probably butcher that.
It is a little bit of a tough one, right? What comes to mind for you, Tiffany? What's one that you know that you... look, Daisy's brought in. Look who Daisy has. Who do you have there, Daisy?
Christmas walk.
Oh, wow. In the pajamas, too?
We did actually leave the house like this as well.
Look what we have there. Wow. You are
Sure
on
loves
TV around the
Christmas.
world.
Playing the fiddle whenever we're in the house, I think, and she's scraping at the door.
What a cutie, huh? Wow.
She loves the violin.
Now, does she sing or dance or tap dance or do any of that or play the flute?
He's very dirty.
Oh, yeah,
song.
he does that. Raises the paw. It's funny, we're all left-handed in my immediate family, parents, sister, all of us, me too. And we always trained our dogs to give the left paw from being left. Cutie. So let's see. Any other requests you guys have that you want Tiffany to grace us with? They're loving your puppy there. See, whenever animals come on, whenever animals come on or children, we all take the back seat. The guests, me, the host, we take the back seat to the animal, which is cute. Let's see, what would be another good one? How about Away in a Manger? Do you know that one, Tiffany?
I do.
That's a.
I was just about to say that one. I'm so Lucy, my dog.
Yeah.
Oh, so cute. What breed of dog is she, Daisy?
She's a King Charles Spaniel. So she's a Spaniel the same as Ruby, but she's a toy breed. She's just quite small, but she looks really much bigger whenever she's in her outfit.
So cute.
That's awesome.
She's requested Away in a Manger as well.
She's a question. Okay.
Then you shall have it.
Tiffany Moore on the Jim Master Show, live from Chicago, Illinois, USA. Very nice. Very, very nice. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. It's Away in the Manger with Tiffany Moore. Oh, now you got the request rolling in. They want Good King Wenceslas.
Oh, that's one you don't hear too often, actually.
Hear that. No.
Oh, I do know that one. Oh, no, Good King Wenceslas. So sorry. I started playing Jolly Old St. Nicholas.
That's what that was, yes. That's a good one, too.
Let's see.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Go King Wenceslas. Love that. You guys,
It's requested out by Maria. I'm happy to attempt it.
really nice, I tell you. Do you guys want to sing Jingle Bells all together, all of us, for the audience, for our viewers?
Yes.
Does everybody know the words? Probably their first chorus, right? Dashing through the snow and.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we'll all do that together, right? We could sing it if you want. Do you want to sing or play the violin to it, Tiffany? What would you like to do?
I don't know if it'll do too well with the audio.
You think it might be overpowering?
It might be, so I'll strum along.
Oh, cool. Yes, that's right. Perfect. All right. Who would like to lead off? Well, I guess Tiffany will lead off. She'll go. So we'll do Jingle Bells together. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. You in, Daisie? Making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Very nice, very nice. Did you all participate, or?
It's the effort that counts.
It's the effort that counts. That's right. That was Loveity times 10. That was really, really cool. You guys are the best. Really, really. I appreciate all the time. And I guess there's one last one here. They're asking for Joy to the World. I don't know if you guys want to sing it or if Tiffany, you want to play it on the violin.
I can play that one.
To the world. That's a nice one. Yeah, we can.
Sure, let's do it.
We can sort of summarize with that one. That'll be great.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Lovely.
I love that version. Yeah, a little twist on it. I love that. That's really cool. What's your Christmas wish for Christmas and for the new year, Tiffany?
Oh, it's really not so much for myself, but for my family and friends, those I love and adore and care about so much. I just want to see all of their dreams come true. And a lot of my friends personally that I've worked with in the music industry, as we all know, it's so hard coming out of this pandemic, So I think my biggest wish is to see all of their hard work come to fruition and that they feel all of the love that I feel for them, especially given the light of what happened this week with Twitch here in the States,
Yeah.
and choosing to end his life. And no one knew he was in such mental distress. So
As
I
was Aaron Carter too.
it's so sad, because those closest to us who we feel are the most happy, they have their dark moments too. So my wish for them is that they feel all of the love that I have for them and that our close circles of friends have for each other, and to realize that we're not alone, because that's the worst feeling, is feeling like you're alone. So my wish is that none of my friends or family in my own personal circles ever feel that way. And I want to be a better friend this year and do better at reaching out to those I love. That's my wish, is that
Yeah.
my friends and family feel loved completely.
That's beautiful. That's a great wish, Tiffany. Ruby, how about you?
I feel like I'm one of the people that I wouldn't wish something for myself. I'm one of the people, like I said, I love giving things. I love like seeing other people happy. So I feel like my wish for Christmas and the New Year, and just in general, is happiness for everybody. Because as in London, it was so cold, and um, I should have been thinking about how grateful I was to be there. But I was actually thinking about how it felt for homeless people in that cold weather and having to sit there and people walking by them as if they don't exist. I want happiness and warmth for them. I want everyone to feel happy. And I want everyone to feel the Christmas spirit, whether they're on the street or with family or if they're alone due to loss over lockdown. I just want everyone to feel happy and feel the Christmas spirit, whether they're watching this or not, or listening later on, maybe later on. Just happiness in general for everybody, I feel like, is definitely a good one.
That's a beautiful one as well, Ruby. And Daisy, how about you? What's your Christmas and New Year's wish?
I think I heard people saying about having like to sum up what they want for the next year in one word, and I've heard a lot of people over the Atlantic, over in the States, talking about choosing a word for the next year. So I think for everybody to have peace, which to me would be for everybody to feel safe in their own skin and in their family and their friends circle, at work, even on the street, just everywhere, for everybody to feel safe, to feel included, to feel happy, to feel accepted, and to basically have a new year where you can choose to start over and start afresh if you feel like you need to, and to feel safe enough to be able to do that. So I think for everybody, I know myself as well, I struggled in the pandemic a lot, and it's really important to feel safe and to feel like you have people around you who love you, and to be able to reach out, as the girls were saying, and to be able to do that is just such a beautiful thing. And just for everybody to have peace, I think, would be what I would choose for the next year.
That's a great.
A smile can change somebody's day. It won't change the whole world, but it can really change their world. And I think that's my main goal for everybody.
That's a beautiful one. All three of you, Tiffany, Ruby, and Daisy, those are really fantastic ones to have. Very positive and very forward thinking, very connecting. I would say mine would be very similar to what each of you are saying as we've gone through all of this. I think as we've gone through the pandemic and everything that's been connected and related to it, and we've seen the best in people, we've seen the worst in people, and how some people have gone in different directions, where some people have come together, some people have been entrepreneurial and said, okay, we have this, we got to figure this out and fix this, and rolled up their sleeves and said, let's find ways to keep moving forward and keep going. I would say the same thing. I've always said that I hope that coming out of all of this, we come out of this. I mean, it's been such an incredible thing that we've all experienced from every levels of life, that I would hope we would be more kinder, more empathetic. So I hope for more kindness, more empathy, more understanding, less divisiveness. There's a lot of people out there who are struggling right now, who are not happy. They're going through things in their lives. And if you can think about the things that are simple, just like the conversations and this great Christmas music that we celebrated, and the joy of the holiday with this Irish twist. If you think about Christmas, all year long, you have all these things that you experience, the good, the bad, the ups, the downs, the happy, the sad, the tragic, the triumph that goes on from January up through December. And some of it's global, some of it's personal, some of it's professional. And then here comes Christmas again. And it's in all of our lives, Christmas has always been there. The trees, the gifts, the family, friends, the cookies, the cupcakes, the music, all of it comes back no matter what goes on during those 11, 12 months, all the craziness that happens in life, all the fabulous stuff that happens in life. Here comes Christmas, and here comes Silent Night again, and Away in the Manger, and that whole feeling of the holiday. And it's really a fantastic thing that no matter what goes on in our lives, pandemics or whatever else during the rest of the year, Christmas is here to sort of remind us of what really matters most: friends, family, love, giving, sharing, celebrating our talents with the world, taking time for people, and celebrating the fact that every moment we wake up from our sleep, the minute you wake up, you're already winning. You're already a winner. If you woke up this morning, you're already a winner because you've been given the gift of today and all the days prior. Because life is short, life is precious, and life is not, there's no extended warranties, as we've seen in the few years. It's meant to be lived and celebrated. And if you can surround yourself with people who want to share love, and they're positive and inspiring, like each of you are, that's why I invited you guys to be on the show. And Connor McGinty would have been with us too, but he's got a medical situation, emergency within his family. So we're sending our good thoughts to Connor and his family. But I specifically asked each of you to be here because I know the vibe that you guys have. And I sensed that the first time that you were on the show. Tiffany and I have actually known each other even before I started the show. We're actually friends, and we've hung out at places like Carnegie Hall and what have you. Like that, But so I specifically wanted to, and the fact that each of you responded immediately. Sure, Jim. When date? When? What time? I'll be there. I'll put some Christmas stuff together. And Daisy worked so hard to do that, and Ruby, you did, and Tiffany, you did it on social media. That's so beautiful, and I think that's kindness. And I think if the world could have a little more kindness and empathy and have some fun, you know what I mean? You got to laugh at yourself. Everybody's so uptight, and everybody's so like, only me and only them and us versus them and all that nonsense. And I've never been like that. I'm like, I'll listen to what everybody has to say. I'll try all the different foods on the table, and then I'll make my decisions from there. So, but I'll always bring people in. I like to bring people in and collaborate and create and connect and inspire, like you guys do, through, the way you live your lives, and the way you share the fabulous music that you share as well. So that's my Christmas wish, is good health and good spirits for everybody. And hopefully, we all chase happiness, but happiness is fleeting. Happiness is something sometimes we force, I got to be happy. Am I happy today? I don't know. Am I happy or am I not? The better way to go about it is to be joyful. When you're joyful, it's much more deeper. When you're experiencing joy, I've had conversations with people I've interviewed in my professional work too about that, who are experts in that whole world. And we've talked about that. Being joyful is much more of a centered, longer lasting feeling than just being happy. You could be happy, when something cool happens in your life, or you're happy for somebody, but sometimes that could be fleeting, and you're always chasing, questioning if you're happy. But joyful is something that is much more content and peaceful and longer lasting. And so, yeah, try to aim to be joyful in the coming year. And I wish all of that for each of you as well. The lovely Tiffany and Ruby and Daisy joining us here on the Jim Masters Show live series.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Merry Christmas to everybody as well.
Merry
Mhm.
Christmas.
You are
Merry
very,
Christmas.
very welcome. This was cool, huh? This was fun. This
Yeah,
was great.
definitely.
I really appreciate you guys coming on and everybody sending all kinds of beautiful thoughts here. And Jane says, "Thank you, girls, for wonderful singing and playing. Come back to us. Merry Christmas to all of you." Daisy, give your cute dog an extra hug. Thank you for having them here. The pleasure is all mine. Jane's watching in Sweden. Kathleen's in New York City. Thank you all so much for being here. This was amazing and beautiful.
Speaking of my dog.
Yes. And Maureen, thank you very much. She did a super chat. Thank you very much. This has been a fabulous episode. Thank you, ladies, for sharing your wonderful music. And I wish you a very Merry Christmas and many blessings in 2023. And she did it in the Irish green. Fabulous, Maureen, from Arizona. We love you for that. Thank you so very much.
You too, Maureen.
Sherry Larson, thank you, ladies. What a fantastic afternoon of wonderful conversation, beautiful music. Merry Christmas. You're very welcome, Sherry Larson, and everybody that's chiming in here with all these great comments. Terrific. Any last words that you guys would like to share? I certainly hope the show met whatever expectations you had. And as I always say on the show, we'll keep the porch light on for you. And I hope you enjoyed the time with me as much as I have with you. Any final words that you have, Tiffany?
Oh, just thank you so much for having me on. And Ruby and Daisy, it was lovely to meet you both. I think you're both incredible. Thank you so much for sharing your gift with us today. You're both so talented, and it was just so calming getting to hear you and sharing
you.
that. So thank you. both.
I did
Thank
good
you.
picking all the guests, huh? All similar ways and mindset. How about you?
Way to go, Jim, for choosing 3 Swifties to have on your show today.
High five, everybody. Here we go. Your hands are warm, gang. How about you, Ruby? Any final words and wishes and things of that nature? It was really wonderful having you on the show. Really appreciate you stopping by. And as I said, we'll have each of you back, individually and talk about what you're working on and new music and your careers and all in the new year. Well, you're all welcome to come back. So,
yeah, I definitely want to say thank you again for having me. And I don't know, there's a lot of things I could say, but you know what? I'm going to keep it short and sweet. In the wise words of Home Alone, Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. That's it. Mic drop.
Said with Loveity. Said with Loveity.
Said with love.
That's it. And Daisie Conway, who hasn't stopped smiling since the show started.
Same as last time, same as always.
She would be great in a toothpaste commercial.
Yeah.
That's it. Perfect. What would you like to say? Final thoughts and wishes about our show and conversation and anything else you'd like to share, Daisy?
I think it's always just so lovely to meet and talk to like-minded people and be able to use music to share and things like this, to actually share happiness and give everybody a wee bit of Christmas cheer. And I know Christmas can be like a really, really happy time for some, but it can be really difficult for some people if they've lost people, if they can't spend Christmas with their family and friends, and whatever reasons there may be, it's a difficult time of year for some people. So to make that easier for people by sharing things like this and music and good conversation, I think is really special to be able to do. So thank you so much for having me on to be able to do that.
You're very, very welcome. Really cool. It was great. The jingle bells. We'll have to go on the road together. The JMS Loveity squad is on the road. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate your being here. The best of everything through the holiday season and the new year for each of you. Tiffany Moore, Ruby O'Kelly, Daisie Conway, Daisy and Ruby coming in from Ireland, and Tiffany coming from Chicago, Illinois, USA. You guys are beautiful souls inside and out, and you're definitely a part of the Loveity squad here at the Jim Masters Show. Love you guys, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. That's right. Absolutely. You guys are the best. Take care. Thanks for all the time. Really appreciate it very much.
Bye.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Now go make a sandwich. You've earned it.
I'll go get her some
Or get the Baileys and put it in the hot chocolate. Ooh.
I'm gonna go put them in my cupcakes here now.
Baileys in the cupcakes. I've never had that. I mean, what are they? Vanilla cupcakes?
They're wee chocolate cupcakes, so they're actually just sitting here ready to ice for them off.
You got cupcakes that are ready to ice?
Yeah, they're just we baked them before the show.
And she's like, let's go. They need to be
there's
iced.
12 of them in there, and they're all gonna be.
So pour them a Baileys. That'll be good.
I will do.
They'll love that. A little ice in it. You're good. Thanks, ladies. You're the best. You be well. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Take care, Ruby.
Bye.
Bye now.
Bye.
And Daisy, take care. We'll welcome you guys
Bye.
back on the show in the new year. Merry Christmas. And Tiffany, thanks for stopping by as well. Merry Christmas, everybody. They are the best, huh? This was a lot of fun. I tell you, we wanted to put together something really, really cool and something fun for all of you. And, I wanted to invite some special guests who have been on our show previously, and they popped on. They immediately said yes. And then we said, let's do an Irish flair and flavor to the show. I thought that would be really, really cool. So it's a JMS Holiday Special Extraordinaire, an Irish Christmas, with our special guests coming in from Ireland, Daisie Conway and Ruby O'Kelly. Daisie, of course, is a wonderful soprano and violinist. Ruby O'Kelly, singer, songwriter, and dancer. And our good friend Tiffany Moore, wonderful Irish violinist and fiddler, coming in from Chicago, Illinois, USA. Hope it put you guys in the holiday spirit. This is our official Christmas celebration, holiday celebration. We also realize that it is the start of Hanukkah, I believe. I think it's tomorrow or sundown tonight. It's this weekend starts Hanukkah. So for everybody, we're actually going to a Hanukkah celebration right after I'm done with our Christmas show. We're going to a special Hanukkah celebration of Dear Family Friends. So we're going to celebrate Hanukkah with the Dear Family Friends. We celebrate Christmas, but we have some dear family friends who celebrate Hanukkah, and we're going to be celebrating with them. And we have a bevy of amazing shows all lined up, ready to go for you guys. Hey, how do you like the hat? This is kind of spiffy, huh? Look at this. Got the green and the red in there. Santa Claus. If you have any requests, gang, for gifts you want from the North Pole, is this thing on straight? If you have some requests. There it is. It's like that this little pom-pom thing doesn't want to, I think this pom-pom is shy. It wants to hide in the back there. If you have requests that you want delivered to Santa Claus, let me know, because I do have a direct connection to the North Pole. It used to be the Sears Wish Book. Now it's direct to the North Pole. So yeah, we're going to a Hanukkah celebration tonight. And then, we're going to be heading to beautiful, sunny and warm Florida. Big family celebration for a good long time. We can't wait. We've worked very hard this year. It's been a very, very busy year. And then this series has just made it busier and on so many different levels with doing these kinds of shows for all of you and with all of you. And it just continues to be absolutely spectacular. I can't believe the amount of shows we've done together, huh? All these amazing episodes, hundreds and hundreds of them that we have done in just 2.5 years almost. We're around April, I think, is where we hit the 3-year mark, which is absolutely amazing. And we'll be probably at almost 1,000 by then, I'm thinking, but just amazing, really absolutely amazing. And it's been very, very busy. I was saying that this year went by really fast, didn't it? It went by truly in a New York minute, because everything is sort of rolling again and open again. So I think people are just wanting to get back into the spirit, and they've been busy. I know I've been extraordinarily busy on all kinds of television and radio projects, and it's just been amazing. And but of course, the thing that matters most is family and friends and your health, and being joyful, as we talked about with Daisie, Ruby, and Tiffany. So cool to have our friends stopping by to put us in the Irish spirit, celebrate, sing along. It was cool. We did Jingle Bells for all of you together. We always like to do at least one song together with everybody, with our guests. So we hope you enjoyed our holiday special, an Irish Christmas special, JMS holiday special for all of you. We've got extraordinary guests again that are coming up all week long and the following week as well. So enjoy all these fabulous episodes that we have ready to go for you. Some really amazing guests, and we're looking forward to chatting with them. Thanks for all the comments and all of your enthusiasm. Of course, as always, some people write to us and say, we love what you're doing. We realize what you do. We appreciate what you guys do at the Jim Masters Show. How do we support you? Well, we're going to put together probably a Patreon page, but you could do super chat, super emoji, super stickers. That's what Maureen did. Maureen Wiedepol there in Arizona, and we thank her for that. And you can do that when the show is on. You can do it in chat, super emoji, super stickers, and then we show it on the screen. We thank you. Or anytime, 24/7, 365. There's a little heart icon that's on all the episodes of the YouTube channel. And that is Super Thanks. Yeah, it's called Super Thanks. And you can, if you click on the little heart icon, you can actually support our show that way, however you want to do it. I think, thank you very, very much to those of you who have been doing throughout the year, super emojis, super stickers, super thanks. That really means a lot to us. And it supports the series in such a kind way. And again, we want to give another props to, Kathleen Walker too. Oh, we wouldn't have missed that. She did it as well. Kathleen, thank you very much. What a beautiful gift. Thank you, Jim, for an amazing and beautiful show. Thank you for all you do. Love you. Have a wonderful holiday season. Kathleen Walker, she did it in the Irish green. Thank you so much, Kathleen. Very beautiful. We always like to acknowledge, the folks that do that. They go the extra mile, and that means a lot to us. And we'll put that towards the streaming costs, the Wi-Fi costs, the light bulbs, all of it, everything. It's a very, very, very expensive series to do. It really is. It's exceeded actually what I expected it to be. I thought we just turn on the lights and start talking, but to do it at the level we do it, it is quite costly. But love doing it for all of you, as long as you're enjoying it and you're out there. Kathleen Walker, again, thank you so very, very much. Absolutely. You guys are great. Jen Barry, thank you very much. I love you back. Happy holidays. And Sherry Larson says, thank you, Jim, for a fabulous episode. Enjoy your celebration. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate that. And take a look at some more we've got here. Some wonderful comments coming in from everybody. You guys are great. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much for being here. This was amazing and beautiful. With you here as well, it was amazing and beautiful. And we had a lot of folks watching from all around the world. Welcome to the Jim Masters Show live series. It's so wonderful to have you here. Serpa, Lena, welcome to the show. And I think Demarit watching from France. She commented that she was watching from France. Again, Maureen, thank you very much. This has been a fabulous episode. Thank you, ladies, for sharing your wonderful music. Wish you a Merry Christmas, many blessings in 2023. Thank you very much. We appreciate that as well. Maureen in Arizona. And Sherry Larson, thank you, ladies. Fantastic afternoon, wonderful conversation, beautiful and Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. And really appreciate all this. Yeah, cool stuff. You guys are great. Yeah. And have you gotten all your shopping done and your cards out and everything else? I mean, it's like, you guys are funny. You have like these conversations that are going on in the chat room. It's really interesting. like some of the threads are a little interesting. Kind of cool. Thanks, gang. You guys are the best. We've got a busy, busy day. We've got a lot to do around here. And again, a very Merry Christmas and a very, very Happy New Year to all of you. And I want to show you some of the amazing guests that are coming up that we have for you here on the Jim Masters Show Live Entertainment Lifestyle Variety Talk Show series. Some really cool people that are joining us here. Absolutely fantastic guests that are coming up tomorrow. which is Sunday, the time of this show. Susan P. Hunter's here, and that's going to be fantastic. That's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern, so another early show for you guys, which is great. And that's, I believe, 10 a.m. Pacific. She's an award-winning author and documentarian, and she wrote this book called 77 Letters, and it's incredible. Her mother saved 77 letters that were written to her during the war by various servicemen, and back and forth and back, and a love and friendship was developed as a result. She's going to talk about it. This is her new book, and it's extraordinary. You're going to enjoy this. This is coming up tomorrow, which is really great. Some of the other guests we have coming up next week here on the Jim Masters Show series: Josie Falbo, the iconic, legendary singer, jazz singer, and more. She has a new Christmas single out, Each Other. She's going to sing it for us here on the show. She's also going to sing other Christmas music. So the Christmas celebrations and holiday celebrations continue this week on the Jim Masters Show for all of you. Josie was a guest on our show. She is phenomenal. She loves the show. We love her. She's a legendary jazz singer from Chicago, Illinois, USA. She actually, her voice has been used in many, many, many commercials for Green Giant and McDonald's and you name it. She'll actually sing some of the jingles on the show coming up this week. Also, we have acclaimed chef Summer Sellers joining us. Summer is right now, if you're following the Fox TV series Hell's Kitchen, the reality TV show, cooking competition show, she's one of the contestants competing right now on Hell's Kitchen, the reality TV series cooking show competition show that's on Fox TV. That's the Fox TV network. Summer Sellers is actually competing it. So you'll see her on your television if you're following Hell's Kitchen, which Hell's Kitchen, of course, is the show with Chef Gordon Ramsay. And she's on that show. She's a guest this week on our show. So is legendary comedian, stand-up comedian and magician and actor Jeff Altman. He's joining us this week as well. We can't wait to have him on the show. He's going to make us laugh and do a whole host of other things. Other guests that are going to be joining us soon: Nicholas and Pamela Guest, award-winning actors and actress and producers, casting directors in hundreds of films and television shows and lots more. We have an epic conversation going to come up with them, and we're very excited about that. Princess K. Mapp is with us. Yes, she's a phenomenal actress, and she's going to be celebrating her birthday. She celebrates the birthday and Christmas around the same time. So this is her birthday time and Christmas time. So we're going to celebrate that with her. And she's also in Apple TV Plus's Ghost Rider. She's the star of that. She's also starring in a lot of other television shows and movies coming up as well, which is very, very exciting. These are just some of the guests that are coming up. Many, many more all week long and next week right here on our YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV. So check it out. Worked hard to put all of these together for you. An Irish Christmas, JMS Holiday Special, Daisie Conway, Ruby O'Kelly, Tiffany Moore joining us live from Ireland and the USA right here for all of you on the Jim Masters Show. This was really terrific. Really, really nice. So the show will be back tomorrow with more great guests. Susan Hunter is going to be with us. She's amazing, and lots of guests all week long. Again, we can't wait to pack up with our family and head south to warm and sunny Florida and spend a glorious Christmas and New Year's with our family. And it's going to be nice. We've all worked very hard, and we've really, really wanted to spend some time. So we are going to do that. And that is fantastic. Cool stuff. Juanita is here. Hey, Juanita. Hi, Jim and Loveity family. We have some electricity for a bit. We must have some storms coming through. Juanita watching in South Africa. I haven't seen Juanita in a while. It's good to see her here as we just celebrated our holiday show. Yeah, we have a lot to get done here. We have so much to get done. All the packing and all of us, because everybody's scrambling right now. Matter of fact, as soon as I wrap up, we're going to be scrambling because, again, we're going to a dear family friends Hanukkah party tonight, and then tomorrow's a really busy day. And then again, we have all these shows that we've worked hard to prepare for all of you as well. And Good stuff. Merry Christmas, everybody. This was an epic, epic holiday special, and we really enjoy it. We wish you nothing but peace and joy and levity during the holiday season. Stick with us. We have all these great shows coming up for you. You can binge watch them in the archives. You can watch them as they're airing with the extraordinary guests that we have in store for all of you. And then we look forward to a fabulous year together coming up next year in 2023. Should be really cool and really nice and quite special. All right, gang, that's about it. That's a wrap. Merry Christmas, everybody. We love all of you, and we really thank you for joining us here on the show. If you'd like to see this episode again or any of the episodes, they're all here for you on our YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV. Show it some levity. Definitely give it the episodes you enjoy. This, give it a thumbs up. Give it a good hearty thumbs up. That's a thumbs up like. Kind of looks like this fancy schmancy thumbs up here. Give it a like. Leave a comment on the YouTube channel. That helps us big time as well. We really appreciate those of you who take the time to do that. That helps us grow and expand the show as well. And if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, the channel is the one you're watching right now. It doesn't cost anything when you subscribe. Click the red button, subscribe. You're subscribed. You're also part of the JMS Loveity family. And we have folks, thousands and thousands of folks from all around the world who are part of the JMS Loveity family. And we welcome all of you and anybody who joined us for the first time today on this, an Irish Christmas holiday celebration. We welcome you as well. You're now part of our Loveity family as well. Janet says, Merry Christmas, Jim and Loveities. Absolutely. Absolutely. You as well, Janet. We're going to start getting packing. We got a lot of packing to do for our family celebrations in sunny Florida with our family. We cannot wait. We've been the family's all excited. We're all excited. We can't wait to all of us get there. It's like a caravan of all of our relatives heading south to sunny Florida for Christmas and New Year's, and we can't wait. But again, we have all these great shows coming up for you. Merry Christmas from Jane. And Sherry Larson, you as well. And Juanita, good to see you, Juanita. You must all have an amazing Christmas. That's in order. We shall. We absolutely will. And Janet, Merry Christmas, Jim and Loveities with all of the emojis. We love that as well. Very cool. Good stuff. Lots of holiday spirit on the Jim Masters Show here for all of you. All right, gang. Our holiday special. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. An Irish Christmas holiday special on the Jim Masters Show. Again, spread the word about our series. Tell everybody you know about our show. If you want to see this again, it's archived. And again, check out all the other fabulous guests that we have coming up. It's going to be absolutely amazing. We can't wait to celebrate and share all of these guests with all of you. A lot of work goes on behind the scenes, extraordinary amount of hours and time and work and expense and all the stuff that goes to put together a really good, solid show, not just to slap something together, but to put all these elements together in the way that we do. It's like a full-time job, but we love doing it as long as you guys are here. So an Irish Christmas celebration for all of you. And thanks for being with us. A happy, a merry, and we shall see you soon. All right. Merry Christmas, everybody. And happy Hanukkah to everybody celebrating Hanukkah, which starts this weekend. And happy Kwanzaa and happy New Year. And again, check out all these great episodes that are here for you all week long and next week on the Jim Masters Show and our YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV. We love you all. Take care. Be well. And a very, very Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. And best of the season to all of you. This is Jim Masters, your host. Thanking you for your time this time. Till next time, we don't say goodbye around here. We say, Moy Loop, Cheerio, Slancha, Avidazain, Sayonara, Shalom. We also say, Hasta la vista, buenas noches. We say, take care. We say, be well. Ciao. And everything else that we can throw at you to keep you smiling and keep you in good spirits. Remember, you can always chase happiness, but being joyful is really what the goal should be. Because when you're joyful, that sticks with you a lot longer. There's a difference between happiness and being joyful. Joyful can really be something that is long lasting. So yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. We send you lots of joy. Don't forget to, one more time here, relax. Yeah, don't forget to relax during the crazy holiday season. Try to relax, take time for yourself. And we wish you nothing but the very best from me and mine to you and yours. Really cool stuff. There's Maury Loop. Absolutely, Juanita. Maury Loop. Walk well for you and you and you and you. All right, gang, take care. Thanks for being with us. Appreciate it. It's really a cool time when you guys are joining us here, live or otherwise, or we usually say Memorex for the cassette tapes, Memorex. Live or Memorex, meaning archived. Be well. We'll see you again soon. And once again, happy holidays, everybody, from Jim Masters and all of us at the Jim Masters Show Live series. We love you all. Take care, and may your holiday season be the best one yet. Take care. We love you. Bye-bye. Cheers.